focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Butler. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. To throw, it's Owens. Got it in the middle, it's Kramer. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Was nowhere to be found. I respect it, though. I expect you to try to do nothing but get some.
You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. From the shotgun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today, though.
Yeah, dang right.
Oh, he's got some space. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to pass, it's Owens. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And that's just a ball he has to catch. As a tight end, you know you're going to be working the middle of the field all game long. And when you have opportunities like that, man, you got to make them count.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Bringing it back. Crosses midfield. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Dogs! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
I mean, does the start get any better for this defense? You force a third down, passing situation, great pass defense. Not only that, break on the football, make the interception, and take it all the way back to the house. The tone has been set in this ball game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. If there's ever been a position group that sort of identifies with the team's mascot, it would be the bulldog mentality of this Georgia front.
Those hunkering down dogs up front, they got to hunker down and stop the run and be physical. And then guess what? He gets into passing situations. Now I'm quick. Now I'm on the edge. Now I'm making that quarterback's life a living you-know-what.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Owens. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to look downfield again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, by the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Plows through the defense. Another broken tackle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
To the air, it's Owens. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's Tatum. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll run it from the gun. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20 and pick up a 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. There he goes. down, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Got some room to run. He's inside the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Texas. The defense putting points on the board. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Gonna run it. It's Tatum. Sweet cut there. They finally get him stopped.
These angles, make a fucking play.
With a nice play. And those hairy dogs taking a bite out of another 1st down.
You don't usually find Georgia teams that complicate things. They know who they are, and it starts with running the football, establishing the line of scrimmage. That's what the dogs do.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. At the 35, he's got room. He's loose.
Bullshit these niggas gotta get, bro. Hey, come on! I got the fucking box fucking field.
16-yard line.
Well, this defense knew a big key for them in this game was stopping the run. They watched their opponent run for over 100 yards in their last game, and after that big long run, they've already given up over 100 yards in this half. Guys, they have got to shore up the run defense.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Taylor. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to throw, it's Webb. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Looking for more room.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Here comes the Texas offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Sampson. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Wants to throw on 3rd. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught close to the marker. It's McCutcheon.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Hand off from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They'll move the tight end. To the air, it's Owens. Hauls it in. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And that third down pass had
trying to
some
roll out. What
serious
you trying to
juice, but they couldn't
do?
hook up.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down.
I had
really
him.
nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Offense changing the play. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. And the Longhorns have this offense rolling. The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Owens. Catch in the middle. It's McCutcheon. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
They tried to get the defense going the wrong way with the counter, but nothing doing.
Aggressive defense, attacking defense. You want to hit them with those counters, but it wasn't successful in this play. Defensive line, linebackers, everybody's dialed in. They see what's going on. They diagnose it, go downhill, hit them right in the middle of the field.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it out. It's Tatum. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. possession here in the final 2 minutes. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Scanning the field, it's Webb. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Throwing right. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. He throws one to the left. And here's the third interception of the night.
Wide receivers, you know, they might at least have a hint of D-Lane, right? Like they're always open, aren't they, according to them? And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback because when they do throw that hand up there, you want to throw them the football. You want them to have confidence. You want to force feed them. You want them to really have that confidence at an all-time high.
Run to the right. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Clark. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Well, when you get down here inside the red zone, you got to be able to run the football, and it's one thing to do it conventionally, but I like the idea of mixing it up and trying to go jet sweep.
After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. Third and goal coming. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Let's go get loose. God damn it. Not scored.
Inches away from pay dirt. We've got a timeout in the
waning
seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They're hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Just enough time for one final play of the half. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Forced out of the pocket. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Good job, Z. That 50, nigga. And the crazy thing is, why the fuck would you taunt me, nigga? I threw a pick 6, you taunted? You ain't saw the fucking end zone shit. Yeah, nigga.
The Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Tatum. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive. One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too. Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Dropping back, it's Webb. The quick out. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
So now it's second and long. Wants to throw it. Strike downfield. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something.
There he goes. Lowers those pads. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Touchdown, Georgia. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
That's so corny. 3 in a row.
Start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
Jonah Williams got fucking tackled for screen.
You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step well accomplished.
He'll bring it out. It's Butler. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Dropping back, it's Owens. Using his legs to buy some time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Sampson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Longhorns really need to keep this drive alive on third down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Might be changing the route.
Oh, my God.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCutcheon. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
Damn it. Fucking keep running.
Listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Be curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic. We've got fast guys, too. And that time, that was a great play call defensively.
Williams will pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I'll run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
And the missed connection on third down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying on the field. What a big moment here. Wants to pass. Fires into the end zone.
Why can't I put my quarterback on fucking contain right there? My corner on contain.
And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Spy.
The Longhorns
Why couldn't I spy right there?
He
was a middle linebacker
on first down. Finding open areas. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Tight end now in motion. They'll try the run. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He wants to change this route. Got a man. It's Clark. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Right down the middle. And the incomplete pass lets his defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
The ball, but I was going to tell you to throw it.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They go to the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
I why it's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
The play action fake. He wants it all. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes. But 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on 4th down, trailing by double.
Are we kidding? That's what happened.
Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Are we fucking kidding?
The offense did exactly
my whole
what
team
it
went for
to
that?
do,
Is that got
getting
anything
the
to
ball
do
in
with
field
that?
position
Yeah,
like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat and keep your foot down. If you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
God damn, that shit just pulled back on.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Butler. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Owens. That's caught. It's Sampson. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking left. Finds his man. It's Sampson. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the run. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Picks up the 1st down, still moving. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Touch pass on the run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Owens. That's reeled in. It's McCutcheon. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Lets it fly. Makes the grab. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. And the Longhorns, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Fullback's got it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas!
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Temple is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up 14 over Rice. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Webb. Pocket breaking down.
Yeah.
And it's his 4th interception of the game. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Longhorns! They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And we're going to talk about the guy who caught that and returned it for the touchdown. But how about the pressure on the quarterback? You've got to get ways to be physical with him and make him uncomfortable. Nice job hitting him as he's throwing with the football. And then, obviously, the interception and 6 points.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. The guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed fourth down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass, it's Owens. Snagged in the middle, it's McCutcheon. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Motion from the wideout. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do is not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Tatum. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give to the back. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. They'll go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. The give to the back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing game.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. And the Dogs will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Webb. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Nigga, Winston, nigga, watch the screen. Hey, look, represent my program, hard target. We got here hooping. Hello. Hi. What's up, baby? Stacking days, you having another good day? What you need? I know you want something. What's up? Oh, makes my heart melt. My daughter wants to talk to me. How you feeling? How you feeling as of the other day? You feeling alright? That's good, baby. That's good. How your mental? Yeah, what I'm talking about, shawty. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, hold on. He offering this 3-star for a reason. Hold on. You good? Everything straight? You ain't got nothing you want to get off your chest? Sure. How stupid cheer is? That's no bueno. That's no bueno. What you eating? Ugh, bro, shit dirty as hell. Used to. See, nigga, on the nigga I'm coming for. I told you she can't eat McDonald's no more. That shit, it ain't about getting sick. It's just about what you putting into your body. That shit trash. Bro, we ain't talking about 10 years ago, shawty. Your mama used to bring me 2 Big Macs, 2 McChickens, and a large fry steak. I used to turn them up, but stink. You gotta understand, I played ball all day, and then she did it for me because she just wanted to know where I was at. So she brought it to me, no problem. She got to know where I was at. She dropped the food off, and then she was fine. She was content. You know, I'm cramping hand. Look, Winston, look. Stink. Don't. Me and your mom, we was decent. Until she started acting crazy. We was fine.
Yeah, fix yourself, bro.
Look at it. It's pulling down. I swear to God. Huh? I ain't even gonna get into it. I ain't even gonna get into it with you, bro.
You literally said last time I was supposed to go home.
I mean, if we want to be real, yeah, it was both of our faults. Both our fault, baby. What you used to think? I'm cramping, bro. Because I was what? Why would we ever break up because we had your big head ass? You wasn't a bad baby at all. We just had to get you in the car sometimes and drive you around the block and stuff so you'd fall asleep, but that was about it. I don't even remember if you had a pacifier or not. I don't think you did. But, oh, so you weaned it away from me. We all tried to. I'm cramping! Cause I'm cramping, baby. Cause I'm cramping. No, my hands and arms. I went and helped Walter and Mimi move. And I'm cramping bad.
Again?
Yeah, they moved back to their new house. Yeah. It's in Chattanooga. Oh, no. Hell no. This ain't it. I don't know, bro. I'm glad it didn't do it while I was playing. Ah. Sting, I'm... What the fuck, huh? Oh, no, baby. It's for real. I'm cramping bad everywhere. It's crazy. What is it? No, we'll bring you down there. We'll take you down there.
I'll call you later.
Alright, do your thing. I love you, Stink. Bye, baby. Alright, Winston, I'm gonna get up off here, fam. I'm cramped. I'm gonna go drink some pickle juice. And Texas about to play. Alright, my nigga. Appreciate your companionship, cuz. Alright, I'll holler at you.